Welcome to Home with Simone. My name is Simone, and a huge thank you to each and every single one of you that continuously supports my channel. Today, we're doing an evening home tour. I wanted to show you guys how beautiful everything looks with the lights off. But before we get in there, this is the wreath that I've placed on the door. I'm obsessed. I love it so much. Now let's have a peek at what it looks like inside. So when you come in, first thing that you're greeted with is my miniature village. And on the miniature village, I just put some fairy lights on the garland over here, just to add a little bit of pizzazz to it. It's really, really beautiful. I really like it. I think it looks stunning. And then if we go right into the kitchen, this is what it looks like in the evening. So there's not a lot of lights in here besides this candle, which is the Smells Like Christmas in a candle. And it really does smell fantastic. And then on this side, the back end of the garland into the kitchen does have a couple of lights that shines really nice. Guys, this is the view from my kitchen into my living room, dining room area. How beautiful is this? I absolutely love standing in the kitchen and looking out. It's so pretty. When we come out of the kitchen, right away you're gonna see living room and then dining room. Let's look at the dining room area first. So if you had seen my dining room tour, you'd notice that the way that it's decorated is a bit different. I just moved some things around. I liked how it looked, but I am going to be having some company over, so I just wanted to change around a couple things to make it a little bit easier to sit down and talk and have a good time without having too much distraction in the center of the table. But this is what the end result is of the little updates that I made to my tablescape. This is one of 3 trees. It's a skinny tree. I adore it so much. I had a lot of fun with this one. Really whimsical. All of my trees tend to always turn out whimsical. It doesn't matter what aesthetic I'm going for. It just always has this whimsical feel. And this is the other one to the wreaths that is on my front door. So in my previous videos, I had one on this side, one on that side. But because I did the tree in the dining room this year, I didn't want to overcrowd it because it is a small space. And I still wanted it to feel really nice and relaxing. And I like how subtle the lights are on the garland over here. It looks like a bunch of fireflies that just rested. And they're glowing. And I just have a thing for fireflies. I think they're so beautiful. And when we turn around, there is the second of 3 trees. And the girls actually really do sleep under here. It's funny because this tree is in the spot that their beds normally is. So I decided to just incorporate everything and it worked out perfect. And then when we look at the living room, again, the changes I made on top of the fireplace, I've removed a lot of the decor that was there and I placed these 3 jars that were on the dining room table. That's about the only big change I made in here. Oh, and I removed the lanterns from down there. And this is this tree. So yes, it is possible to have 3 trees in a small space and not look too cramped or crowded if you strategically place them. And there's good old Frank. Oh, I just love him. Favorite DIY ever. And these little stockings are for my girls, Luna and Jem Jem. And so from the living room, this is what the dining room area and kitchen area looks like. And then if we go into the hall. The little, not even a hallway, the little separation between my son's room and the bathroom. I kept it really simple. And this is what the bathroom looks like. I've never, ever used these trees. I always just put them there, but I never turned on the lights. And this year I said, you know what? I've had these trees for a couple of years. Let me put in the batteries and get them going. And they're so beautiful. I really like it. And then on top of the toilet area is where I have my little house and 2 of my candles. They're battery operated, so we don't have to worry about damage to the roof or catching a fire anywhere. So this is what my home looks like in the evening time. I love it. I really do turn off all the lights like this and sit down in the dark, just enjoying everything. And if we stand in the dining room area, this is what the living room looks like. So my little cozy home. I'll flick the lights on now and just show you guys with the lights on, because I know it's kind of hard to see everything, but I wanted to kind of give you a bit of a taste of what it looks like in the evening. Ooh, there we go. And here is the front. So when you walk in, the one thing that I did that was different is these 3 shelves normally have my baskets for like indoor shoes, winter stuff, and my girls' leashes and stuff. I moved it and I put these decoration bits there. This was on top of the fireplace. This was in between the bathroom. This was on the fireplace. This was under the tree. This was in the fireplace, and that was in my kitchen under a cupboard. And I decided to go ahead and bring them out and just add a little bit more festivity to this area. And this is what the village looks like. I did a whole video on my village and where all the pieces were from. The only thing I did different with the village now is I added a bit of the snow here and on the sides, and I also added the fairy lights that I showed you guys initially, just to create a little bit more style. Absolutely love it. And then if we come this direction into the kitchen, so you guys would have seen me do my kitchen decor video and the theme is gingerbread, but there are some updates to the kitchen. So everything here stayed exactly the same and everything over here stayed exactly the same. Only difference is this tree, but I'll show you when I go the other side. Over in this area, I think what I added was the snowflake, and this is a DIY. Feel free to check it out if you guys are interested. And I also added my Decor, the velvet. This is new, and I thought, this would be nice. Also, my stir sticks, candy cane stir sticks. These are amazing. I got them from the dollar store, and they're actually really, really good. Super tasty, and they disintegrate completely in the hot chocolate, which is nice. And then I added this little towel back here, almost out of the bombs, and I've refilled this a million times, completely out of marshmallows and cookies, because we use this station on a consistent basis. Every morning I use this, sometimes several times throughout the day. But the one thing, my pride and joy, is this garland up here. So if you guys watched my kitchen tour or decorate with me, you would have heard me talk about the inspiration for the theme of the kitchen, which is my sister. And I added quite a few things on here since the last video. And some of the things that I added was the bows, the candy cane, and these little gingerbread men. I had them on there before, but I wanted to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. So I just I repositioned them so they look a lot better now. And then I repositioned the candy cane and I made this bow. And yeah, I love the way it turned out. I think it's so pretty. It's cute. It's really fun. Again, not my natural or normal aesthetic, but it works really well. It's a constant reminder of my sister. So I'm really happy with that. And the little mat lives right here. My gingerbread, I love it. So this area looks like this now. And I'm really happy with it. I thought momentarily to do something red on this side. I don't know. I might add some bows. Still not sure, but we'll see. When we come out of the kitchen and we go into the dining room, again, the only thing I did different here is I added my candlesticks. These used to be on top of the fireplace. And then this tree used to be on top of the fireplace. I just added that. That's the only thing I did that was different in this area. Everything else is exactly the same. Nothing changed in the area that the pets hang out. And in here, the fireplace is, like I said before, I put these were on the table. I know you couldn't see in the dark, but now that the light's on, you can see. I put them here for a reason. I'm going to be entertaining. And so these are going to be filled with goodies so that my guests, while they're sitting in the living room area waiting for dinner to be served, they can go ahead and help themselves to something nice. It's close, it's convenient, and they're able to just kind of get it themselves while they're waiting. So even though it's a small space, I try to think outside of the box, a way that will make my company comfortable, and it will make it easy for them to feel at home and also access things without feeling like they're going to break it. Because everyone's always afraid. They're like, oh, can I sit on your couch? Oh, wait, you know, can I eat in the living room? Absolutely. We really do live here. And we live here like anybody else. So there's no need to panic. But, you know, I understand everything's like colors. Everything is breakable. So I get it. So I try to keep that in mind when I have guests over. And I think they'll be pretty comfortable. They just have to get up, get it, and then they can sit down. It's not on a table where they can accidentally knock it down or anything like that. And then right there, that was a spot that had the lantern that I moved. So that was the only changes in here. Everything up there, I just split up between the dining room and the front entryway. Over here, these trees were also on top of the fireplace. So I moved my homemade, my DIY bowls, and I put these trees here with my little penguins. They're really cute. So this is what this looks like with the lights on. I've had this clock forever. I might change it out, actually. I'm kind of over it, but it is beautiful. And then the bathroom looks like this with the light on. So nothing crazy. My little hand towel. If you guys want to know where everything is from, check out my bathroom video. I actually talk about everything. But this is what everything looks like. And I'm just really happy. I'm super happy. Everything turned out exactly the way that I envisioned it. This is what the dining room area looks like from the living room with the lights on. And if we come in the dining room area, oh, this is Mr. Tiny. He's sleeping right now. One of the loves of my lives. And so this is what the living room area looks like from the dining room. And guys, that's it. This is what my little home looks like. I love it. I think everything came out exactly the way that I wanted it. There's nothing I would do any different. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's tour. I wanted to do something a little different and decided to show you what everything looks like with the lights off and all my trees lit up. And I hope it was refreshing and it was a bit of a change than the regular home tour. Thank you all for your continual support. I can't believe we're almost done this year. And you guys took this journey with me. I'm forever grateful to everybody who has stuck by me and continue to watch my content, engage with me, and enjoy the content. I'm really so grateful for all of you and all of my new subscribers. I'm super grateful. If this is your first time watching my channel and you enjoy what you see so far, don't forget to hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and please say hello to me in the comment section. I'll see you all in my very next video.